So, you lot have decided that tonight is the night we say goodbye to Sam, but don't worry, he is going to be property a bit on the side very shortly. But first, how could we not be here?
Oh, you're like Catwoman.
How are you?
I'm very well, how are you? I'm a bit cold.
OMG!
Can I just
about
say,
tonight?
we always say, you know, amazing twists. When it ended and Rylan is going at it, that's what we want to see. Am I not right? Come on.
Okay,
that's what we want to
first
see.
we talk about twists. Let's talk about Sam, because
Yes.
let's not let the twist steal his thunder, because that's not very fair.
Sorry,
he
you're
came
right.
out tonight.
Yes.
How was it out here?
A mixture. I think Sam was a bit surprised he got some booze. We got some booze on the way in. So I think he's done quite well. That was kind of the same level on the way out. If I had have increased, it could have been a bit bad, but it was okay. But
you're happy to see him?
I'm very happy to see him. They were shouting, take it off, take it off. I was like, take it off. But also only 10% between him and Ryan. So really
so
close.
not very much.
Because sometimes when we go, it's really close. It really was close tonight.
Now, Spidey are back in the house.
I love them.
Let's talk twists.
Let's talk twists. Amazing. But also, I think some people should know, the other housemates will nominate on Sunday as well.
Yes.
So we know that it's Claire and Rylan. There could be 6 other people up. We've got no idea.
It was we didn't really know who they were going to pick, did we? Because
I picked Claire.
We've seen, I thought they would pick Claire.
And I kind of thought Ryan maybe because he stayed with the dog food and the diary and stuff.
Yes, exactly. I thought they would be the two. I was quite surprised about Rylan,
I'm not.
to be honest.
You know why? Because I think Heidi and Spencer have said...
over Ryan, though.
Oh, right. I think they had said if they'd been in that position at the start, they would have went to the basement because they sent everyone there.
Yeah.
And Spencer's not let it go with Rylan.
No.
He's still upset about that, and he proved that tonight. Yeah.
How do you think they're going to handle being up?
I think
Claire didn't look very happy.
Claire didn't look happy.
No.
Rylan's obviously not happy, but tonight everyone was chanting Rylan, Rylan, Rylan.
Rylan is not very happy.
You know, and Rylan
and
to win.
somebody else, or maybe 2 people. We
Could be
don't
2.
know.
I think could be potentially 4 or 5 people up, which is good. It makes it exciting.
It does make it exciting.
More hard work for us.
It's nice to have a choice.
Yes, absolutely. So I think... OK, hi!
Shut up!
Yeah, we're on telly, for God's sake.
We're busy!
Could you get your mum to leave? It's so embarrassing.
She always comes and gets drunk and just be sick everywhere.
She's like my mother. Pissed all the time.
Tonight, they're back in there. They've promised us July 4th fireworks. Do you think that's going to happen?
I think it will. I've watched them on the hills. They've been living in reality TV for years. They know how to make reality television. Big brother, boo! Popcorn, popcorn, kiss the flag. They're amazing.
Do that little lick again. See what you're missing out on, Sam? No, he wasn't looking. Thank you very much, Brian.
Thank you.
I'm going to go and get Sam now, because he's now property.
Of you.
Well, not me. Well, all right, then me.
Go easy
Come
on
on,
him,
Sam.
please, Willis.
Sam, you're mine.
Sam, if you kiss her, I'd be so jealous. Bitch!
Side, and it's eviction night! Yes, it is! I've paid bills for the last 6 months, and I've just been told that the bailiffs have rocked up and the landlord is not happy, but that's enough about my personal dramas. You have kicked Sam out tonight! Oh, what a shame! So we're hoping... So we're hoping there'll be none of this. We won't have any more of this. And fingers crossed, we have seen the end of this. He better not be sleeping this evening. OK, it's time to meet our Friday panel. First up, our new set is only 1 week old, so we've confiscated all the chalk and the pens in the studio just in case she has another moment. Please welcome Vanessa Feltz. Horses than Frankie does. He may also know more about boobies than Heidi's plastic surgeon. Please welcome John McCririck. And my final guest knows all about living the high life. She exudes class and sophistication, but unlike our celebs, you won't find her with a bull's penis in her mouth. It's made in Chelsea's Jessica Hull. About tonight's eviction. John, did you ever realise you were a supermodel style icon?
Well, I think I am.
Behind you.
Oh, what a handsome hunk I am.
So Paula, kind of rocking your look.
Wasn't she magnificent? But can imagine any man having to live with Paula Hamilton. Could you possibly, day in, day out, put up with that? She's so flaky and off the wall, but magnificent
John,
character.
she would put you in your place.
Oh,
you would love it.
I hate bossy women, Vanessa, so I'd be terrified of Paula, but her moods and her tantrums and her boasting and how important she was.
She's fun, though.
Great fun. Why do we kick them out? And the way we kicked Sally Burko was first out. Great, horrible woman, of course, but a great character. Why do they do that the good ones go early?
OK, enough of John being horrible about women. Vanessa, did the right person leave this evening?
I'd just like to say to my colleague, does he recall the time
Yeah,
I went
I do.
a glass of water on his head? I mean, I've already done that. This is the problem. This is champagne, though. Shall I try?
Don't waste it.
You behave.
Don't waste it, Vanessa. Don't waste the champagne.
All right, then.
Did the right person go?
I think so. I mean, if you go to sleep on the job, you know, you're not going to find that you're victorious. He played it poorly. He's handsome. He should have copped off with Lacey, or at least tried. He should have given her a little tickle. He should have looked at her. He should have smiled at her. There should have been some kind of chemistry fizzing between them, even if he didn't really mean it, just for the sake of the programme and our entertainment. All that sleeping got on my...
Ample bosom.
Thank you. I've got on my
I would
ample
say.
bosom, that's right.
Ample bosom.
That's why I'm next to her here. But Lucy Banghard, what a wonderful name. Banghard.
Lacey!
Why on Lacey Banghard? Why on earth? I just can't understand why the fellas weren't going and trying to bang her hard. She banged hard.
Don't encourage him, because he'll go on about it all night. Cheska, why do you... Whoever said it. Cheska, why do you think the public didn't save him?
I think because he's boring, and like we said, he was asleep all the time. When he first went in, I was watching and I thought, great, there's a really fit guy, I want to watch him. But he didn't do anything. We all wanted him to flirt, have a bit of fun, be cheeky. Like in previous ones, the cute guys are normally a bit naughty, they're like messing around, kind of creating drama. He did absolutely nothing. And he was nice. Like he said when he came out tonight, oh, I don't know why I'm being booed, I'm a nice guy. Maybe he was too nice. And the viewers of Big Brother don't want nice. They want kind of drama and arguments and tantrums and all kinds of stuff, and he was just boring.
And also,
what do you guys think? Do you agree with...
He's done absolutely nothing. Boring. That's
Boring?
it. Just boring.
Just boring?
Yeah, just boring. Just slept all the time.
Come on, someone!
No, boring.
Somebody!
Just boring.
He's been a bit too diplomatic, to be honest.
Oh, OK.
He's done a lot of
At
sleeping.
least we've got something other than boring. Diplomatic.
But he's been blaming, like, Claire, for example, for not being able to go in the kitchen because she's been doing it instead. Typical man passing the buck.
And that's coming from a man. Brilliant. Sam is going to be joining us soon. But before that...
I said he's not asleep.
All right. You just can't stop yourself tonight, can you?
Sorry.
So, it's all right. Sorry, but OMG, who's back in the house? Heidi's back in the house. They're living there. Shall we have a look at what's been going on since their return? Yes. Oh, yes, please.
We've heard what you've said to us. We've heard.
Well, then why the fuck am I playing up to the cameras? You want me to play up to the cameras?
No,
your fucking performance the other night was legendary.
You can't be a normal person.
This is you the
This
whole
is an
time.
act
A
right
normal
here.
fucking person. I am a normal person, mate. I live in the fucking real world out there. Then where the fuck are you? All the best. I have a lovely
Even
fucking
Trish
time.
said you were the most two-faced to us. We never heard what you said to us.
Trish say I was
Amazing.
In the
In the game today.
Oh, fuck the task. We didn't give a fuck about the
She was
task.
genuine and honest. That's the truth.
You think I'm being false? Then don't talk to me.
We're not.
We don't want to talk to
started
you.
talking to us.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to
need
you,
love.
Riley.
Thank you.
You
Fucking
too.
Thank you.
But just
too.
remember, I live in the real fucking world.
Great.
Whatever world you
Congratulations.
live, I don't really care what
Yeah.
world you
This
live
is the real world. This is the real world. This is real.
You're so obsessed
That's
with this
not the
house
real
that you're not
world.
even being a person in it.
All you do is look in the mirror for hours. No.
You for real?
We've watched for
What,
48
so you've
hours
seen me
straight.
sit here at this thing going, come on, talk to me, talk to me. Is that what you're on about?
Wait, isn't it just a
What,
game,
because the fucking
Rylan?
cameraman behind
Isn't
me
this just a
sometimes
game?
puts his hand out.
Isn't this just
and
a
it makes
game?
me laugh.
Isn't this just a game? Is
Yeah,
that what
it's
you
just a
were
game.
saying?
And you're playing it really well.
Fall over
So
this
well done.
morning.
Hope you had a lot fucking hell.
Welcome to reality TV, Rylan.
You don't know fucking
Welcome to
anyone.
reality TV.
This is...
Oh, what a line. That'd be tomorrow's little title shot, wouldn't it? Welcome to reality
Well,
TV.
maybe you should think of a few, because you singing all day long of footage they can't even use, my ears were bleeding.
Well,
It's fun
take
in the
your fucking
house.
headphones off and
That's
look in the
my
mirror at
task.
yourself.
That's my task.
We were trying to win
You
you
can't
a
even
party.
use the
Drop
footage.
me
You guys
out.
are singing
Go
so
to
much.
the bedroom
If
now.
you even care about this house, you would
stop
stop
talking to
singing.
us.
If I even care about
we're not talking.
All right, whatever.
You said you don't want to talk to us, so let's
You know
just
what?
not
I've had a
talk.
lovely time here. If
Thank
I
you.
fuck off at the next eviction, hope you have a lovely time here. I really,
If you are
really
so
do.
real, the audience is going to save you.
Well, let's wait and see.
Right? Exactly.
wait and
Let's wait and see.
Exactly.
Big OMG. It's kicking off in there. John, 1 second. Vanessa,
Another bossy woman. Go on.
are you excited to see them back?
Oh, yes, I'm delighted to see them. But I absolutely love Spidey. I think Spidey are magnificent. Particularly love Spencer. I think he's hilarious. Absolutely brilliant. Love the way they don't actually really kiss, but they're absolutely aghast that everybody says they don't. And they go, and then they don't. Love all the plastic surgery. Whatever she's having, I'm going to have all of it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. and I think they're quite feisty. I mean, you know, Ryland gives it with all guns blazing. And it's,
They give it right back,
They
though.
give it right back. They're not taking any from him whatsoever. They're doling out shed loads of their own, and I think they're spiffing and absolutely marvellous. The only thing I don't get is why choose Ryland as the most dull when you could choose Gillian Tailthorpe? She hasn't said a bleeding word so far.
Well, you'd think if they'd done their research, they would know that Ryland is probably going to be pretty popular. So to put him up for the public vote might be a silly move. Because is he really going to go?
However, if he gets as angry as that and he loses his sense of humour
People
and he
could
suddenly
change
takes
their
himself
mind.
much too seriously,
No, but
then he
John?
suddenly might find himself sliding down the popularity.
John's
list.
desperate to
No,
talk.
he was fantastic. He was fantastic tonight. Well, and there, that's why he's the bookie's favourite. The crowd love him. That they really went and got this Spidey. Do you remember when Heidi, when she went in, she said, "Hi, I'm Heidi. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Heidi. Nice to meet you." They've even looked at the people. "Hi, I'm Heidi. Nice to meet you." They are an appalling couple, but wonderful housemates. But what disappointed me tonight was the crowd. Because the crowd on BB are fantastic at giving the impression of what the public think. And there were far more cheers for the ghastly creatures that we got coming in here than we had for Ryan. And I couldn't believe it, and for Ryan, than it was for him. So the crowd got it wrong, which is very, very rare on Bravo. You listen to the crowd and you'll know who's going to go. They are a good cross-section of the British public.
OK, back
Well, they are.
Back to the task. Were they the right people for the job, do you think, Jessica?
Ideal. Oh, absolutely perfect.
I think giving them all that power and putting them in the basement massively paid off for us watching the show, because it made it so dramatic. It literally, before that, you know, it's great, we were watching, we were loving it, but then when that happened, I think everyone sitting at home was just like, oh my God. They were the best people to put in that situation, because they're already villains.
Because
they
they'll
love
deliver.
being the villain, and they're opinionated, and they sat there and obviously hated it so much. And now this is going to carry on all night. I bet you tomorrow the whole show we're going to watch is going to be this fight, and I can't wait. I love it.
OK, well, they've chosen Claire and Ryland as the dullest housemates, so they will definitely be facing the public vote next week. Would you have chosen them, Vanessa?
Well, I wouldn't have chosen Ryland. I probably would have chosen Claire. Although I must admit, I watched, I think, the Steps reunion programme, and she was all right, misery guts all the way through that. She's been more chirpy on this than she was on that, so she's certainly, you know,
We
perked
haven't
up
seen a
bit.
lot of her, though,
She
have
hasn't
we?
done much. I don't know whether she particularly deserves it. Trisha Penrose, you know, who's meant to be an absolute laugh a minute. It's been pretty low octane so far, actually. I mean, Razor is a bit of a laugh, but fairly passive character. I think she shouldn't have chosen Ryland. They should have chosen Ryland. He delivers. He's delivering, isn't he? in
I think
spades?
it's quite hard to judge as well, isn't it? Because the past 48 hours, it's all been dominated by the basement and by Spidey. So it's kind of tricky to kind of say. But, John, who would you have gone for?
But what's wrong with them? Claire does the cooking. Now, it's absolutely fantastic. Now, I know she's probably eaten more than...
shame on you, John!
No, I can say that because I'm slightly overweight myself, so I can say that. So why they put Claire doing the cooking is absolutely fantastic. What more could the housemates want? So putting Ryland up, well, because they hate him and trying to get him out, he was no chance of being evicted. Thank goodness for that.
Would they have been up anyway?
What? Well, they certainly wouldn't have been up with... I don't think the housemates would have put Ryland up, would they, do we think? I don't think so. And Claire,
think
they
so.
need the food for Claire.
They didn't choose the dullest housemates, they choose
The
housemates
ones
that
that-
they didn't like, and that was it. The ones that they wanted out.
That they
She
went
does the
in
cooking.
for.
What's wrong with you? She does the cooking.
She's not entitled to an opinion, is she?
Sorry,
I mean,
say that again.
literally, Claire's not entitled to an opinion, but Spidey are. That's why they make such great TV.
Yes, yes.
And literally, everybody hates them, but unfortunately, we're all watching them because we
Yes.
want to see what sinister ideas Big Brother's got next, and that's why it's working.
And good old Ryland sorted them out. Wasn't he brilliant tonight? Wasn't he brilliant? Yeah.
Okay, we could talk about this literally for the whole hour that we're on air, but unfortunately we have to go for a break. So we're bringing you loads more exclusives from the house later on. Do not worry. That's it for part one, though. Join us after the break when we'll be chatting to evictee number 2. Sam is going to be here in a moment. To Bit on the Side. We're a little bit like Spidey. You think you finally got away from us, but we keep on crawling back. Speaking of Spidey, would you like to see how their return is going down in the house? Yes, we do.
Bring it on. Do you know what I'm more gutted about? I'm gutted about that you put me up against Claire, who's a fucking lovely girl. She didn't.
No, she's not either.
No, she's not.
She
She's
said
as
so many
fake as you.
nasty
We're not even going to get started with all that.
So nasty. I thought Claire was nice. And guess what? We never said we didn't like her food, ever.
We're not even going to start.
We never said that.
On your fucking show, but
yeah, you do know what you said. You all know what you said. Yes, you did. We've watched you.
Fucking
just me.
Oh, you started it.
And it was out of line.
Because I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It was so out of line what you guys did.
I didn't start that. It had nothing to do with that. I did not start that.
We watched. You don't have to explain
No,
things.
we watched it all. No, don't touch it. Don't
No,
touch it.
that's why you're up for the
Is that what you're
elimination.
on about?
Yes.
Yeah, and that I will fucking apologise
okay.
for that. You know what? I'm trying to fucking apologise
I
for
know,
that one
we're
thing that I
taking
knew
it.
I made an error about.
Okay.
Because hopefully you saw I went and spoke to
We
fucking
saw
Big
it
Brother
They
all.
about
called
that.
you in.
And I went in there and spoke about Big Brother about it and
They
said I
called you in to tell you to zip it up because you were out of
fuck
line.
off.
Yeah,
they
we
didn't
watched
tell
that
me.
whole
They
thing.
asked me to tell all the housemates that you
Same
can't
thing.
discuss.
Yeah, they had to
Same
ask
thing.
you.
They had to ask you because
You were
a little,
all out of line.
You were digging in
Way
trash
below
cans.
belt. Well, it's good to know you can talk for 5 minutes without singing. It's actually refreshing.
I agree.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
For the whole audience,
actually,
I'm
I'll agree with
sure.
you because half the British public don't really want to hear me sing anyway. So.
Oh, stop it.
That's all right. You're right there, babe.
I think this one's going to be going on for quite a while. Okay, he was billed as the hottie of the house, but you gave him the cold shoulder. Before we meet him, let's have a look at his worst bits.
So just what? And
He's shit.
I'm technically single.
Sam is fit.
I think Sam's absolutely gorgeous.
I would take you to Timbuktu, somewhere dark and somewhere private. Follow me into my closet. Doing her doggy style over a photocopy.
I'm a rock and roll boy.
The Scottish accent is meant to be very trusting. Hello, how are you doing? My knackers are getting a bit cold. The boring people, come on. I've never seen an actor with a worse Scottish accent in my life. We're in a madhouse, Lacey. Failure is not an option. Sweet. Cheers, guys.
He may have been a hit on Corrie, but he obviously wasn't up your street. I hope all that sleep has done him some good because he's going to need all the energy he's got to face this lot. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sam. Take it away, Jeff.
Does he wash up? He never wash up. Does he clean up? No, he never cleans up. Does he brush up? He never brush up. Boy does nothing. The boy does nothing. Wash up. He never wash up. Does he clean up? No, he never cleans up. Does he brush up? He never brush up. Boy does nothing. The boy does nothing. It's the man who can't tell. chance. If the man can't dance, they get a second chance.
Sam, this is Jeff. Jeff, this is Sam.
Sam, hello.
Jeff's quite excited about meeting you, Sam.
Oh, yes.
Go on, Jeff. Tell us what you think.
Well, I think actually that the only reason you're here is because Spidey were immune. Because I'm not a big fan, to be honest with you. No. I mean, they're all right housemates. I just wish they lived somewhere else, you know. But you're close to my heart, Sam. I can show you, actually. Look. And the reversible. Look.
Nice knickers, Jeff.
Do you like them? I'll leave them in the
like 'em.
green room for you. All right, sweetie?
Leave the front for Rylan in the diary room as a nice little...
You're probably right,
memory of
yes, yes. Ah, something to cry
and he'll
over
return
at
it to you soiled in 24 hours.
Can I have him back now, Jeff?
OK, yeah.
OK, thank you, Jeff. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for the song.
No, not at all. Thank you.
Sam.
Hello, Emma.
How are you? Nice can. How are you?
I'm so happy.
How does it feel to be out?
Great, man. Great.
Yeah? Happy boy?
Yeah, can you not tell?
Shocked?
I am a little bit shocked, to be honest with you, yeah, because I told the guys last night I wanted to go, you know what I mean? I saw that video, you bastards. I told the guys last night I had a great week. It was really exciting, but I'd had enough, you know, and we all talked about it. And Ryan just came up to me and said, oh, you know, he's in Aussie, I'm Scottish, we're in the kilt, maybe a lot more people watching the show that will nominate me. And I started to think, oh, you might be right, actually. But obviously I've got no fans, so I'm here. I'm so happy.
Don't forget, he's got the Neighbours fans behind him. And, you know, there's only 10% in it, so that's not very much at all.
No, honestly, God, I'm happy
I think it was
to be
a really
out.
hard
So happy
one
to be out.
pull.
So, and when I started hearing the crowd chant, "Get Sam out," I was buzzing. I think Paula got the same, and I could tell she was really a little bit upset.
Talking of Paula...
Yeah, she said that was gay.
Well, 1 second, let's quote her. Last night on the show, she said, it was time that you came out. So, we would like your right to reply if you would like to do that.
Well, Paula, you duplicitous cow. You know what, Paula's funny, man, and very, very interesting. And I'm sure what she said, she didn't actually mean.
See, he's a nice guy. Why is he sitting here? Now, Sam, before you went into the house, you said that you liked your own space. So why the hell did you go on to Big Brother?
Honestly, Emma, right, I watched the show and I really liked the show, and the reality of the situation is so different from what you watch, right?
The reality of the situation is that it's not reality.
Yeah, it's not reality, and also, when you watch a TV show, you kind of think, they're not really turning the you know, closing the shutters, and I bet there's more food in the fridge than they're really saying. I honestly believe that that's what reality TV was like.
It's not.
No, it's really, really boring and hard work.
The thing is, though, the one thing that everybody does say about whether it's Big Brother or I'm a Celeb or anything where a celebrity goes in and lives somewhere for a long period of time, that there's a lot of downtime and that it's very boring.
Yeah.
So that's something you did know, but you still chose to do it. And, and you can also create your own entertainment.
Well, this is the thing I realised about myself, because I came into the show to see what I was like in this environment, and I realised I'm really boring. So, so basically, I need music, I need girls, I need something going on.
So not boys?
No, I don't need boys. Contrary,
just to clear Paula's thing up again.
Contrary to what Paula believes. I mean, because obviously Paula is 100% sane, and whatever she says must be the truth, right? She's kooky, she's fruit cookie, yeah.
Now, a few people have mentioned that...
But she's great. Honestly, I sound like I'm slagging Paul off. She's a character, but I really actually liked her. She was very
interesting. It's nice to have somebody different in there as well, I think. Cause
different,
it mixes it up
different,
a little
bit. Dulali, you mean?
Different. It's been noted by various people, by psychologists that we have on the show and various people, that there aren't really majorly big bonds forming between people.
No, because they're all really boring.
So you didn't feel a bond with anybody?
No. No one. I mean, this is what I realised the last few days when I was up for nomination. The big part. I mean, I've obviously come across really boring, right? Which is cool, but the big reason for that, the main reason for that, is because I didn't really have any bonds and didn't have a chance to have a crack or have a laugh or have a joke and have a bit of fun. Everyone is a mum or a dad or in their 40s, and you know, the only people my age were Heidi and Spencer, and they're doing their own thing all the time. Rylan, who is basically a middle-aged woman, right? And you know what?
Ryan?
Ryan's 34, father of 2. He's not my age. I'm 27.
Well, it's not far
Ryan's like a straight-laced dad. Do you know what I mean? And, well, I was just getting to Lacey. You know, I'm leaving the best to last, right? So, this is great. When I watched the show, I was like, I wonder if they're all actors, and they all are actors, aren't they?
No, don't stop that. The conspiracy theorists will go crazy.
Lacey, I tell you what, I don't know how Lacey's come across, but I'm guessing she's probably come across ditzy. Boring.
The thing is...
She's not.
Sam,
she's young.
I think the thing is, I don't think it's that you're boring or that Lacey's boring.
Do we both come across as really dull?
But the thing is, Gillian has come across really quiet, and Trisha has come across really quiet, and Claire has come across really quiet. You've got big characters like Razor and like Rylan and Ryan in the beginning, but has quietened down now. And you've got Spidey, and they're dominating all of it. So everybody else is just falling under the radar.
That suits me fine, man. Like, I came into this experience thinking, maybe I'll try and become a personality instead of an actor, and then I realised within 2 or 3 days that most of these guys are fruitcakes and I'm normal, and this world is not for me, you know? But it's been a great fun.
And you're an actor, not a reality star.
Yeah, I don't know if... Yeah.
Talking of going back to Lacey, you guys did get on quite well. You talked about you only ever cook for yourself, and that you may cook dinner for Lacey.
Yeah, what did you show of me and Lacey?
What did we miss of you and Lacey?
What about the...
The what?
There's nothing to show.
Are you going to cook dinner for Lacey?
I'm going to do more than cook dinner for her, hopefully.
Well, Sam, that brings me on to the gift that we have for you this evening.
Bang hard, bang safe.
We have some bang hard, bang safe condoms for Sam. You can take those home.
There's a lot here.
We're always promoting safety on this show.
Good. Well, when Lacey comes out, why don't you give them to her? Because it's always the women's decision, isn't it?
No, you take responsibility. On that note, I've asked my questions to this young man, but as ever, we want to know what you guys at home would like to say. So you can reach us on Twitter or through the website. Join us after the break for more exclusives on Spidey's return, and I'll be throwing him, or Vic D, to the wolves, the panel, and the audience. We'll see you in a bit. Where we guarantee you 4th of July fireworks every night.
USA, 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 USA.
Yeah, he's fine, I promise. Right, OK, so Spidey have been back in the house for over an hour, which means there is bound to be a juicy exclusive. What's that? There is? OK, here we go.
Why have you gone for Claire? What's she done wrong?
Because she started it all, and I don't want to talk about it.
Claire, she's been making food for you.
Trish,
Oh, you
she can speak.
meals.
First off, she can speak. I'll tell you what, Claire. All she did was mock our relations. They don't. You see how they kiss? They don't even kiss.
I wasn't the only one who said that.
Claire, you started it. You started
Here's the thing. There's different levels. There's a whole conversation, but there's a dominating voice in it, a lower dominating, like there's all a different scale, and we kept track of everyone's level of aggression towards us, of negativity.
And you're saying that you've seen every single bit of footage that we've said about
in every room. They keep going to every room.
So you've not seen me over the past 3 days say that I really, really love
the only thing
Maybe
you said,
once or twice.
only thing you said that was positive, and then you flipped it. You said, I thought they were really lovely and really weird. That was like, oh, is that nice or is it not? So
that's like
you
a
said
backhanded
it right there,
comment.
Said it right
know?
there, right there. You said
with everyone.
No, with Lacey. You were standing right there, and you said, I actually thought they were a really lovely couple and really weird, too. That was Zach?
The reason why I would have said probably weird is just because of the way that you are together.
See?
Because obviously I look at your relationship, and obviously I sit here and think Heidi does do a lot for you and stuff like that. I just find, which is fine, it works for you too, great. But I find things like that weird, like when, you know, that's my personal opinion.
And that's your voice.
But, and that's my voice. But what I'm more concerned about, and I know we all want to chill and talk about this like adults, and I'm trying to calm myself down and do this like an adult because I'm 24 fucking years old. I don't want to come on a fucking TV show and embarrass myself. That's the last thing I don't want to do.
Drop me out, indeed. Drop me out. Right, so
Front door.
I've had my chance to interrogate our latest outcast, so now it's the turn of the audience and our panel. Sam, don't worry, they are lovely people.
Good actors.
John, why don't you kick us off?
Sam, why did you bother to go in the house in the first place? You contributed absolutely nothing. If you were a racehorse, the stewards would disqualify you for not trying. There have been 320 previous housemates. You are the most boring, unproductive of them all. You were a waste of space. You didn't try.
John!
Why didn't you make a bit of an effort? For goodness sake, man, you were pathetic.
John, where's your filter this evening?
Well, no, but he was so awful, and he sent me to sleep.
Chance to answer you.
Go on, Sam.
Have I got to answer that? Yeah.
Get on with it.
You can have an opinion on yourself.
Well, it's boring, isn't it, John?
You are, yes.
John, you're being a little harsh. He seems like such a nice guy. How can you be so mean?
And the birds would have gone for him. He'd been voted right the way through if he'd made any effort. But how could any bird fancy you the way you behave there? You slept all the time. The girls think he's a sleeping beauty. And that's what he was.
He is quite beautiful, in my opinion.
Yeah, the thing is, in that environment, John, sex is not an option. And I know that's been your life the last 25 years, but...
I could give you a few lessons. I'll give him a few lessons, wouldn't I, Pixie?
But in that environment, well, I think I've realised all the things that I enjoy, sex, drugs and rock and roll, I couldn't partake in that environment, so that's why I was boring.
Vanessa.
OK, let me ask you this. It sounded, when you were talking to Emma just now, as if something or other, chemical and exciting, had occurred between you and Lacey. If it did, for God's sake, redeem yourself by telling us what it was. Then we will realise there's more to you than meets the eye, although what meets the eye is gorgeous, of course.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, it was foreplay beneath the sheets.
Really?
Stop it!
When was this?
I'm amazed that you've not...
Hold on,
caught it on camera, which is an absolute result.
Seriously, is this true?
Well, is anything true in this show?
Why didn't Bruv show it? If it was true, Bruv would have shown it.
This show is true.
I say beneath the sheets. I meant in the bathroom 5 minutes before the live eviction show tonight, so you might be able to see it tomorrow night.
Show us your hands.
You might want to... I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if my mum is watching this. I'm so sorry. I'm only having a
My
laugh.
question's boring now compared
It's
to
fine. Cheska, it's fine.
I want to know who in the house would you snog, marry and avoid?
Well, I'd snog Lacey, of course. I'd marry Rylan because he's fun. And I would avoid avoid no one, man. No.
Paula?
Paula? I forgot about her. I think we were all avoiding Paula at some stages, so I would probably avoid Paula.
OK, audience time.
Yes.
Right. Sam.
Yes.
In order of Scots in the Fame game, where would you place yourself between Susan Boyle, the Crankies and John Barrowman?
Did you say between?
Yeah, but where would you place
far,
yourself
I'm well below.
Susan Boyle, the Crankies and John Barrowman, where would you be?
I'm not
right at the end, right at the beginning, stuck in the middle?
I'm not even on their radar.
You're not really, I mean, you're quite lower than the Crankies, do you reckon?
Well, yeah, when I got asked to be part of the show, I said to them, do you realise I'm not a celebrity? And they said, well, you've been on TV for 5 minutes, so you're valid to come on the show.
That's what I say, see? We're only there for a little while too.
Sam, by the way, there's nothing wrong with being a true gentleman. You don't need to play up now because we're proud of what you've done. But in the same way, do you think
can I just say, man, I really appreciate you saying that because I'm just having a laugh for the cameras by saying all this, you know what I mean? And if my mum is watching, I hope you realise that I'm just having a laugh. And,
but
you're right.
Sorry, more importantly, do you think Ken and Deirdre will be gutted you're out?
What did you say, sorry?
Do you think Ken and Deirdre will be gutted you're out?
They'll just be hoping I'm not coming back to Coronation Street.
And here.
Sam, can you actually be bothered to stay in contact with anybody? And if so, why? And before you answer, she wants to see your top off. And this one, and this one, and this one. And this one.
If they take them off themselves, then
I am going to meet Frankie at Ascot. I'm going to meet Razor at White Hart Lane, and I am going to go and visit. I'm going to go and visit Ryan on the set of Neighbours next year. But other than that, I will probably only get in touch with Lacey after the show because, contrary to what you've all apparently seen, Lacey's actually really nice. She's a lovely girl, and don't get me wrong, I can understand her being a bit ditzy at times, but she's a sweetheart, and I really hope that you guys all see that eventually.
Yeah. She does seem like a really nice girl.
She's a real sweet. She's a really, really nice girl, and she's innocent. She's so young as well, and in that environment, it's a challenge. So.
Okay,
in fact, she's doing so well.
What are you really saying? Are you saying that you have a soft spot for her or not?
Oh, yeah, I have a massive soft spot.
Why didn't you show it? If you'd showed it, you'd still be in there.
I
know, but there's a difference. There's a difference between...
You should want to be in there with her.
I like Lacey, and I will endeavour to meet her in a real-life environment, not in there. In there, I'm not interested in a Big Brother relationship or anything.
So you're really single?
Not according to Heat magazine. I've just read my press cuttings.
But are you? Why not?
Well, I thought I was, but Heat magazine, whatever they say is
absolutely
true.
And they would know best, wouldn't they, Sam?
They would know best, yeah. And that fashion blogger in person, the fashion blogger they were speaking about, I'm really intrigued to know what she thinks about this whole mad experience of mine.
But Lacey bangs hard. Why didn't you find out?
It.
No!
Okay,
Why didn't you find out?
John, stop right now.
Who let this dirty old man into the
Thank you to
studio?
everybody for your questions. All questions have been answered, but after the break, our evictee, Sam, will be taking your questions in the post room. We'll also have more exclusive action from the house. Obviously, we'll see you in a minute. Time, but we ain't gonna quit before we get evicted. No way. Right, before we take some calls, I bet you all want more exclusive footage from the house, don't you? Yes, you do. Who needs the live feed when you've got us? Okay, I won't go there, I'm sorry. Here it is.
It's not going to be nice watching people talk about you, but don't fucking single people out when it was everyone. That's what I was getting annoyed about, saying that I was playing up to cameras. But
you saying that giving the big 8 people, does that mean Razor Varson?
He's saying he don't want to be the villain, yet the way he's fucking coming across, it's like he's not making sense. I can't believe I've just cried like a mug. What an idiot. This show has fucking begun.
That's great, Sally. I'll tell you, you've done well, Big Brother, bringing them in.
Yeah, good fucking call.
Do you want us to be kissing in front of you?
I'd love you to, mate.
Well, see, that creeps me out. That creeps me out. Where we're from, people do not kiss in front of each other because, you know, maybe in Australia, people pass in front of each other.
If that's what you want to keep up, go for it. I just thought, I didn't even see it, first of all, but I think that's a little weird.
Great.
But you go for it, if that's what you want to do.
Thank you. I'm glad I care what you think is weird.
Own.
Thank you, Lacey. Genius. So.
We're all different. I've said that in Durham loads of times. Everyone's different. We all do different things. It's a crazy, crazy atmosphere here, so there's not really much else we can.
You guys are going to have fun in the next week, though, aren't you?
We've been having fun. We're on it.
This ain't fun.
We're on it. We were just talking about that footage. Right, we're back in the post room. I'm with my new BFF, Oh, we're going to have some phone callers in a minute.
Yeah, cool.
Are you ready?
I'm more than ready, yeah.
OK, you know you said you maybe want to talk to your mum. Well, no. Here's a friendly voice. Anne, are you there?
I am.
Hello, Anne. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Sam?
I'm very well. How are you?
This is Sam's nan, everybody.
Yeah. Hiya, Gran. How are you?
Yeah, you weren't expecting to hear from me, were you?
I certainly was not. I really hope you all weren't watching what I've...
I was, and I've got all the little red bits dotted out.
Sorry,
That's
Gran.
all right.
Sorry, I apologise. I was playing up to the cameras. I was lured in by the obscenity that is John McKinnock.
Well, you know, tell him to go and take his venom out on his booby.
Exactly, I agree with you. How has it been?
I thought, you know this, Sam, we are really, really proud of you. We think you've done great.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot.
I'll tell you what, you've had practically a full page in the Evening Telegraph.
Oh, I've made it! I'm a star in Dundee!
You're a star in Dundee, and you won't be able to walk down the street now.
You know what? It's really lovely to hear your voice, Gran. I wasn't expecting to hear anyone from home. So.
Well, everybody else in the family is out in the town tonight.
You know, I knew they'd be. I knew they would. They'd be like, Sam's on the telly. Sam's up for eviction. Bothered. I'm down the Tay Bridge for a few pints.
Are you happy he's out, Anne? So now that you can see him again.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Anne.
Thank you. Bye.
See you, Gran. See you soon. Ta-ra.
Will you tell her that I did just ask her a question?
I will.
OK, in the future. So we've got some members of the public on the line for you now. Ready?
OK,
This is David from Hertfordshire. Hi, David.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What's your question?
Sam. Now, it's actually a two-part question, which I'll make very, very quick. If you were to go back into the house, how would you do things differently? And what's the best advice you could give to yourself on returning back into the Big Brother house?
I wouldn't do anything differently, man.
Bit more housework, maybe?
Sorry?
Bit more housework?
I tell you what, I'm a bit miffed about this because they said that I didn't do any housework. You try and do housework in there, but everyone's doing it already. So, because there's so little to do in there, everyone's trying to keep their mind occupied. So everyone's like, I'll do the dishes, I'll dry the dishes, I'll do the hoovering. So you're not given a chance to really do anything. So I'd let people take it and I'm like, whatever. So when people use that as a reason to nominate me, I was a little bit miffed because I didn't think that was fair.
Wouldn't like to elaborate on that question again? If you were to go back into the house, how would you do things differently?
I'd bring 6 other people my age in with me.
You can't all be the same age, Sam. You've got to have a little bit of variety.
I know, but it's just so boring for me.
Thank you very much for your call. Poor you.
I know. Everyone thinks I'm boring.
Next one is Debbie from Glasgow. Debbie, are you there? Debbie? Debbie, are you there?
She's got bored as well. She's on the town now.
Debbie's gone. Have we got another caller? No? No more callers? You've put your phone down already,
I tell you what, I'm not that boring that you've all hung up on me, have I?
You know what? I want to talk to you, so come walk and talk with me. We're going to go this way. We're going to go into digital, where you are going to be introduced to Helen's sweaty box. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Helen, say things like Sam, Helen.
Hi, Sam. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Hi.
What's going on online? This is where the general public tell us what they think.
Yeah, well, when you were evicted earlier, hashtag no Sam was trending on Twitter, which I think they meant, no, Sam, don't leave the Big Brother house.
Oh,
that's nice.
That's nice, yeah. So I got 2 letters from everybody.
No, yeah, but that trend worldwide.
Oh,
lots of people.
Joking?
No, that was like the top trends.
Oh, sweet, man.
So anyway, lots of people have been tweeting their support, disagreeing with John. Holly Marie says, Sam, will you marry me? And is there anything else you'd like to do other than acting now you've left the Big Brother house?
Like marry her.
Like marry her.
Yes, I shall marry her whenever she wants.
Oh, there you are, Holly.
Yeah, I don't have to think about that one. And I'm up for doing anything really. I'm interested in so many things. So my eyes and ears are open to anything that might well happen after this.
Okay.
Probably long-term unemployment.
I'm sure that's not. We might have a job here, maybe.
I think there's a runner's job going.
I think there might be.
Sound, Sound, I'll take it.
We'll speak to the execs. Catherine Moffat says, why didn't you wear your kilt tonight? Hashtag disappointed.
Because I was only going to wear my kilt if I got to the final, because the final lands on Robert Burns night, which is basically Scotland's version of St Patrick's Day.
Yeah, there you are.
So,
fair enough.
So when the final wasn't happening, I thought, no, I'm saving it
You've
for a
got about
special
15
occasion.
seconds.
Becky Morris says she wants to say hi. She loves your boots a lot.
Thank you. I
Can you
love
say
your,
hello to her, please?
I love your taste. Thank you.
Say hello.
Hello. Thank you very much.
Hello. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Helen.
Thanks, Em.
Thanks, everybody else. That is it for this evening. Thanks again to my panel and our latest evictee. Sam will be back tomorrow with Alice and Jamie on 5 Star at 10:45. Are you happy, boy?
I'm very happy, boy.
Good. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time.